All right, welcome guys. Welcome to Tango Alpha Trading. What we're going to be going through today is of how these key levels have been helping us recently and what's going on with the Nasdaq, as well as how we've used the exponential moving averages to determine are we buying or selling, as well as the RSI. So first things first is we do have these key levels. So today's position actually started from about here. Let me just cancel all of this. So reason why I've taken this trade is I've looked at the exponential moving averages. I like to look at it on 1 hour or the 30 minutes. And what I started identifying is that we were finding support in the beginning of the day around here, but then we ended up seeing that it didn't really hold. What I was watching for is exactly this zone over there. Exactly the zone over here. So as soon as there was no support found right down here, then we ended up placing a short position. Let me actually just go through that. And as you can see, there's my short position. So we've gone and entered around here. Let me even go put on the 30 minutes or the 15, sorry. And as soon as I saw it on the 30 minutes, because that's what I like to do. We're not scalping. That's why there's been good profits today, because we've almost doubled our account. We actually are running a 2-week competition here. But what we can see is that I like to look at it on the 30 minutes. So as soon as it didn't find support here, we know that this is going to be a longer term trade, and we let it run. Even though there was some consolidation here for a whole hour, the position was staying open. So this trade almost took from 4:30 to I closed at 6:30. So that's quite a long trade right there. So in essence, what is happening here is that what I identified was, of course, we crossed this level over here, number 1. Okay, let me remove this. We crossed this level right down here, and that's when I knew, okay, we're not finding support, and we're going to start going to the south side there. Another thing that I did look at was the Bollinger Bands. I just want to quickly remove this. Stochastic, we're going to take out the stochastic RSI and we're going to go and put on the Bollinger Bands. And this gave me 2 confirmations of why I was going to hold this position. We're seeing this is actually a huge buy opportunity right here. Let me quickly explain that while the movement is happening right here. So what we've seen is when we did all these key levels on a previous video of mine that I did recently, we did the monthly, weekly, daily, 4-hour key levels. I've even got 30-minute key levels for short-term trades. But look what we've seen, and these levels were done quite a while ago. We actually started with the levels when they were done was around over here, and we're predicting, if you go back to that video, is that we see shorts when the market opened over here. My vertical lines here are just in South African time, it is 3:30, so that's why market open. As you can see, big movements after every vertical line, MO market open over there. But what I want to explain with the key levels is, let me start putting all the key levels monthly. Okay, as you can see, it was respected that recently on Friday. And look at what we see now. I'm adding all my key levels right here, and as you can see, look how accurate this fell down to. And if we go into the smaller time frames, like the 5 minutes, you can see that it's come down exactly to, look at this. This is what I really want us to look at, is on the left hand side here of how the 4-hour and the weekly, look at that. Okay, and this happened right now. That's why I decided to actually go and make this video. Is, as you can see, if I go now into the 15 minutes, you can see that this was coming down. I actually took profits around this zone over here, but I am thinking what the best thing would have done was to go and respect our key levels, which, as you can see, even though it was a bit choppy over here, it ended up coming right down to our 4-hour key level right there. So that's really, really amazing how now we could have looked for a buy opportunity, but to be honest, the best thing for this would probably be is just to go ahead and to rather take profits as soon as you see it hit this level, because you can see it was a short wick and that went right to our 4-hour key level. And again, what gives us more confirmation is that it was with our weekly key level as well. So the yellow and the blue line. And to be honest, if this does start retracing, what is very important is look at this, the monthly key level right there, guys. Look at that. So if we start coming down, that is at the 18,297. If it does really start to come down, which I don't think it is right now, it's fallen off the weekly and the 4-hour key level, but this is a major level that we could watch in the next short term. But basically I want to emphasize on how important these levels here, these weekly key levels, and as you can see, once you take them out, they actually tend to go together, the weekly and the 4-hour. This means it's an extremely strong level. This is an amazing buy position right now, which if I put on all the key levels, let's see where we could target daily key level, any strong levels above here. It is a bit tricky at the moment because we're seeing all-time highs. We're near the top, but in essence, let me just go through the shorts, which is a basic thing right now. I'm going to quickly pull up the Bollinger Band. Oh, this buy is really going off. Bollinger Band, let's just go and do that again. And as you can see, if I go back to the 1 hour or the 30 minutes, it's one of those. So I'm going to put my Bollinger Bands as well as the EMAs on. Okay, so let me take that off. As you can see, that's just the EMA, exponential moving average. And I want you to keep an eye on the blue one, the 200, which is over here, the blue one. Okay, so now let's go and add the Bollinger Bands. And as you can see, if we go into the 30 minutes, what really caught my attention was exactly this point here, where we did not find, let me zoom in here actually. Let me delete this. So what we want to identify here is that usually we find the middle Bollinger Band being this one, this one over here, this middle line over there. That usually works as a support. So now that I saw it did not catch that support, that's important. That's number one. So we were waiting for which way this was going to cross. It was either going to bounce off and move to the upside or to the downside here. This was a big determining factor. So we saw that it crossed this level right over there, as well as, let me take the Bollinger Bands out, we saw that it did not support over there either. Very, very, very important. So we didn't see it support there either, which, let me put the Bollinger Band back on. As you can see there, that's when I took the short position. And if we go and really use our key levels here and reset our charts on the 30 minutes, you can see that it's, let me put the 4-hour key level. Look exactly how it has respected our 4-hour key level right over here. So I hope this has been, this journey of yours is going to continue with us, and what we're going to be doing is following up of what's going on the chart, and we're going to be focusing on Nasdaq. We also can focus on some cryptos. Please mention in the comments, and I'll see you guys soon. Tango Alpha out.